What's up, guys? It's John. I'm gonna make this quick video on James Gunn. That was really fast how I said that. So basically, he got fired for posting tweets about 10 years ago. He was 41 years old. He's now 51. He apologized for them in the past, before he was hired, or maybe after he was hired. I don't know. And but he didn't delete the tweets. So that's, I don't know if I count that as a real apology. These are some of the kinds of things he would say. I like it when little boys touch me in a silly place. These are all very nasty tweets. And I think the cutoff age for these kind of tweets is like 14, honestly. Because if you're 14 and you're talking about little kids, that's still gross. I personally have never tweeted anything like this because I just, this is beyond bad taste in my opinion. This is like very weird stuff that I would only imagine a pedophile could say. So, I mean, he could be a pedophile. A lot of celebrities are. A lot of rich people are. They have money to buy their way out. Anyways, I'm not accusing him of being a pedophile, although these tweets are pretty incriminating. But the point of this video is that I understand why he was fired by Marvel / Disney. And I understand the outrage. Like, these are gross. And anyone who's not a nut job at 41 years old is not going to tweet something like this, especially when they have a job and a career and they care about it, unless they think it's normal or funny. And this guy thinks it's normal or funny. Apparently funny because he says they're jokes. Anyways, I like to compare it to being fired for no reason. Some people are fired for no reason, if they're famous or whatever, and they're disliked. Some people work at fast food chains, and if they're famous or disliked heavily by a group of people, it's easy to get them fired by calling the place several times and asking about that person or mentioning that person. Eventually the place isn't going to want to deal with the problems that that person has created for them. Even if it's not their fault, they're a problem and they don't want to deal with it. So when Marvel and Disney get mobbed because of this one guy having very offensive tweets, it makes sense that they would want to fire him. Because why would they want to deal with that? Why would they want to justify his actions when they don't see any justification for those tweets and they don't find them funny? It makes no sense to me why people think that losing a job over this is way out of line, when there's obviously a lot of people that really hate this guy right now, and they're gonna keep talking about it, and he's gonna be known for this. And it doesn't matter if he was working for them for 7 years, because if they don't fire him, then they're gonna get a bad rep, that the same one that he has, because they're defending him. It's kind of a general rule of thumb. You don't defend someone when you don't agree with them. And I don't agree with him, so I wouldn't defend him personally. I would get rid of him. So I understand why he was fired. I don't know why people are arguing about it so bad or so much and defending him so much. Saying he changed and whatever. It doesn't really matter. And also, I don't know how much you could change from 41 to 51. When you already were, 40 years in at the time of these tweets. That's kind of your adult mentality right there. You're a full-blown adult making jokes like that on Twitter. And it's not you creating a character and giving that character a personality. It's you being gross on Twitter and thinking it's funny. So yeah, I mean, I think it's taught probably when you're like 12 or earlier that you shouldn't post incriminating shit on social media And you also should not, you should be careful on social media, especially if you're a professional, because it'll come back and bite you in the ass. And that's exactly what happened to this guy. He was willing to take the risk. This is the consequence. End of story. I do not object to him being fired. Thanks for watching. If you have a differing opinion, leave it in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.